you are willing to assist these wonderful competitors tonight, please head down to the pool deck. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. Call for timers, please. We are still seeking a few more additional timers to begin the meet. If you are able to assist, please make your way to the pool deck. We need 3 additional timers. 3 additional timers. It's the best seat in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Please make your way down to the pool deck. Two more timers are needed. 2 more. We're still looking for 2 additional timers. 2 additional timers are needed in lane 2. It's 2 for 2 here on a Sunday night at the Team Winter Invitational. We're looking for 2 timers in lane 2. Anybody up here in the upper deck seating that wants a much closer seat to the action, please make your way down to the pool deck. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the 2023 Team Winter Invitational Sunday Finals. Beginning with Event 30, the girls 11 and over 200-yard medley relay. This is Heat 1 of 3. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. This is Heat 2 of 3 in the 200-yard medley relay. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. And now heat 3 of 3 in the 200-yard medley relay. Swimmers, beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Next up is event 31, the boys 200-yard medley relay. This is heat 1 of 3. Swimmers, beside your blocks, a Madam Referee. This is heat number 2 of the boys' 200-yard medley relay. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. This is heat 3 of 3 in the 200-yard medley relay. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. Our next event is event number 32, the 100-yard individual medley. Heat 1 is the girls 11 and 12 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. In this heat, swimming in lane 1 is Matilda Peixoto. In lane 2, Lexi Coopins. In lane 3, Sasha Tabachnik. In lane 4, Faith Knoppel. In lane 5, Tori Del Castillo. In lane 6, Bridget Estrada Steele. In lane 7, Luna McMahon. And in lane 8, Zaylee Hogan. And now, your first A final of the evening. This is Heat 2 in the 100-yard individual medley. In lane 1, Vivian Nisley. In lane 2, Ika Ratchford. In lane 3, Nona Jackson. In lane 5, Sophie Myrick. In lane 6, Claire O. In lane 7, Bethany Kaler. In lane 8, Callie Blackhurst. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Ayana Winter! Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. This is Heat 3 of the 100-yard individual medley. The boys 11 and 12 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Ladies and gentlemen, this is heat number 4. The boys 11 and 12 A final, the 100-yard individual medley. In lane 1, Otto de la Guardia. In lane 2, Felipe Sancho Vanoli. In lane 3, Owen Jacobs. In lane 5, Finley Jackson. Lane 6, Silas Norton. In lane 7, Carson Heyer. In lane 8, Zachary Ma. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Noah Diaz. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Next up is event 33, the 100-yard backstroke, beginning with Heat 1, the girls 11 and 12 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. For Heat 1, event 33, swimming in lane 1 is Beatrix Muir. In lane 2, Lily Zion. In lane 3, Harlow Woodmansey. In lane 4, Eliana Headley. In lane 5, Elise Robertson. In lane 6, Emma Clark. In lane 7, Sammy Hilbury. And in lane 8, Melody Proudfoot. Next up is Heat 2 in the 100-yard breaststroke. This is the A final. In lane 1, Vivian Nisley. In lane 2, Tori Del Castillo. In lane 3, Colby Geske. In lane 5, Alondra Morales. In lane 6, Maddie Miller. In lane 7, Della Lafferty. In lane 8, Bridget Estrada Steele. And in lane 4, your fastest qualifying swimmer, Clara Penny. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Next up in the 100-yard backstroke, event number 33, is Heat 3. This is the girls' 13-14 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. For Heat 3, swimming in lane 1 is Charlotte Sides. In lane 2, Ritu Raja. In lane 3, Alex Xie. In lane 4, Alice Yu. In lane 5, Scarlett Willie. In lane 6, Genevieve Dunn. In lane 7, Elise Henriksen. And in lane 8, Daisy Langle. To all of our viewers out there in TV land joining us on YouTube, streaming, lane 1 is at the top of the screen while lane 8 is at the bottom. Next up is Heat 4, the girls' 13-14 A final in the 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1, Bethann Pullen. In lane 2, Helen Jong. In lane 3, Fina Murray. In lane 5, Natalie Ernst. In lane 6, Julia Mobb. In lane 7, Annalie Mielda. In lane 8, Sara Sabatavakol. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Morgan Diesler. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Next up in the 100-yard backstroke is heat number 5, the women's 15 and over B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. In heat 5, swimming in lane 1 is Opal Durr. In lane 2, Danica Lambert. In lane 3, Jamie Lee. In lane 4, Avery Bengston. In lane 5, Sophia Sullivanova. In lane 6, Kate Caulfield. In lane 7, Anna Maya. And in lane 8, Ellie Mayhew. Next up is heat number 6, women's 15 and over A final in the 100-yard backstroke. First up in lane 1 is Jossie St. Clair. In lane 2, Helena Huttenmeyer. In lane 3, Zoe Chen. In lane 5, Sydney Wilson. In lane 6, Lauren Sexton. In lane 7, Addison Farley. In lane 8, Claire Piquette. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Izzy Yu. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Next up is heat number 7. This is the boys 11 and 12 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 3, Zachary Ma. In lane 4, Sam Legrand. In lane 5, Gavin Kreth. And in lane 6, Otto De La Guardia. Next up in the 100-yard backstroke is heat number 8. The boys 11 and 12 A final. In lane number 1, stepping up to the pool deck now is Noah Ito Gross. In lane 2, Jeremy Lee. In lane 3, Finley Jackson. In lane 5, Darren Fisher. In lane 6, Weston McReynolds. In lane 7, Ben Moreno. In lane 8, Andrew Lee. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, James Garrity. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. We have some results to bring you in event number 30, the girls 11-12 200-yard medley relay. In third place, Team Eugene B. In second place, Tualatin Hills Swim Club A. And in first place was swimmers Clara Penny, Gia Redlinski, Ayana Winter, and Lydia Kalinda Melcher is Portland Aquatic Club A with a final time of 2:11:37. Next up is heat number 9, the boys 13-14B final in the 100-yard backstroke. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 1 is Gus Williams. In lane 2, Elliot Funk. In lane 3, Quentin White. In lane 4, Henry Butler. Lane 5, Deegan Dang. In lane 6, Cole Henderson. In lane 7, Travis Oates. And in lane 8, Charlie Mixis. Some additional results to bring you in event 30, the girls 13-14 200-yard medley relay. In third place, Tualatin Hills Swim Club A. In second place, Tualatin Hills Swim Club B. And in first place was swimmers Fina Murray, Annalie Mielda, Maddie Del Castillo, and Morgan Diesler. It's Team Eugene Aquatics A with a final time of 1:56.14. Congratulations. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is heat number 10 in the 100-yard backstroke. This is the boys 13-14 A final. In lane number 1, Lucas Leo. In lane number 2, Griffin Hagemeyer. In lane number 3, Cooper Gill. In lane 5, Brody Wyatt. In lane 6, Waco Sanders. In lane 7, Nicholas Miller. In lane 8, Ethan LeGrand. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Nathan Yee. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Some additional events to bring you. Event 30, the girls 15 and over 200-yard medley relay. In third place, Portland Aquatic Club A. In second place, Tualatin Hills Swim Club A. And in first place, with swimmers Sophia Selivanova, Claire Piquette, Avery Bankston, and Jossie St. Clair, is Team Eugene Aquatics A with a final time of 1:51.68. Congratulations. One additional result just in, event 30, the girls 10 and over 200-yard medley relay. In second place, Lake Oswego Swim Club B. And in first place, Lake Oswego Swim Club A with a final time of 1:49.54. Next up is Heat 11, the men's 15 and over B final of the 100-yard backstroke. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 1, Devin Fitzgerald. Lane 2, Max Burden. In lane 3, Leo Niernick. In lane 4, Charlie Settle. In lane 5, Max Buchwald. In lane 6, Max Thompson. In lane 7, Noah Norton. And in lane 8, Evan Escobar. Some additional results to bring you now. Event 31, the boys 11 and 12 200-yard medley relay in third place, Tualatin Hills Swim Club B. In second place, Team Eugene Aquatics A. And in first place, with swimmers Weston McReynolds, Ben Moreno, Noah Diaz, and Darren Fisher, Tualatin Hills Swim Club A with a final time of 2:04.88. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for heat number 12, the men's 15 and over A final in the 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1, Quinn Davenport. In lane 2, Burke Sherman. In lane 3, Sean Neerink. In lane 5, Sylvan Shainheit. In lane 6, Nathan Noblespasa. In lane 7, Alexandru Epifanov. In lane 8, Jacob Kim. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Matthew Sexton. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Additional results just in. Event 31, boys 13-14, 200-yard medley relay. In third place, Team Eugene Aquatics B. In second place, Tualatin Hills Swim Club A. And in first place with swimmers Waco Sanders, Kobe Sim, Brody Wyatt, and Cooper Gill, it's Team Eugene Aquatics A with a final time of 1:43.70. For event 31, the boys 15 and over 200-yard medley relay. In third place, Portland Aquatic Club A. In second place, Tualatin Hills Swim Club B. And in first place with swimmers Burke Sherman, Nathan Noblespasa, Kyle Miller, and Devin Fitzgerald, it's Team Eugene Aquatics A with a final time of 1:38.87. Moving on now to event number 34, the 11 and over 50-yard freestyle. We're going to start with Heat 1, the girls 11 and 12 B final. Swimmers, beside your blocks, Madam Referee. In lane 1, Sasha Tabachnik. In lane 2, Harlow Woodmansey. In lane 3, Elise Robertson. In lane 4, Della Lafferty. In lane 5, Amelia Chan. In lane 6, Ika Ratchford. In lane 7, Lydia Kalinda Melcher. And in lane 8, Lexi Coopins. We now have heat number 2, the 50-yard freestyle, girls 11 and 12, A final. In lane number 1, Caitlin Kirsch. In lane number 2, Vivian Nisley. In lane number 3, Elsie Moore. In lane 5, Colby Geschke. In lane 6, Eliana Headley. In lane 7, Nona Jackson. In lane 8, Faith Knoppel. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Ayana Winter. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. Additional results in event number 31, the boys 10 and over 200-yard medley relay. In third place, Portland Aquatic Club A. In second place, Lake Oswego Swim Club B. And in first place, Lake Oswego Swim Club A with a final time of 1:44.10. Next up is heat number 3, the girls 13-14 B final in the 50-yard freestyle. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 2, Charlotte Sides. In lane 3, Genevieve Dunn. In lane 4, Scarlett Willie. In lane 5, Scar Dickerson. In lane 6, Ritu Raja. And in lane 7, Ione Warren. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for heat number 4, the girls 13-14 A final in the 50-yard freestyle. In lane number 1, Bethan Pullen. In lane 2, Fina Murray. In lane 3, Morgan Diesler. In lane 5, Maddie Del Castillo. In lane 6, Cece Lee. In lane 7, Nola Broussard Smith. In lane 8, Henley Pfeffer. And in lane 4, your fastest seated qualifier, Eleanor Garrity. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Next up is heat number 5, the women's 15 and over B final of the 50-yard freestyle. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 1, Kate Caulfield. In lane 2, Zoe Chapin. In lane 3, Louisa Lungershausen. In lane 4, Sephora Shaneheit. In lane 5, Jossie St. Clair. In lane 6, Addison Farley. In lane 7, Claire Piquette. And in lane 8, Opal Durr. Ladies and gentlemen, the 50-yard freestyle, heat number 6, women's 15 and over, A final. Stepping onto the deck in lane number 1, Jamie Lee. In lane 2, Helena Huttmeyer. In lane 3, Cassie Koch. In lane 5, Cassidy Schneider. In lane 6, Zoe Chen. In lane 7, Ellie Hewling. In lane 8, Mia Saavedra. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Charlotte Ducadroy. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. Next up is heat number 7, the boys 11 and 12 B final. In the 50-yard freestyle, swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 4 is Yannick Mehta. In lane 5, Henry Dunn. And in lane 6, Marcello Cusatti. We are seeking a relief timer for lane 2. A relief timer for lane 2.
Look inside your heart. Is there any room for me? I won't have to hold my breath.
Next up is heat number 8. This is the boys 11 and 12 A final of the 50-yard freestyle. In lane number 1, Joaquin Terrones. In lane number 2, Carson Heyer. In lane 3, Silas Norton. In lane 5, Mikey Piscatello. In lane number 6, Felipe Sancho Vanoli. In lane 7, Kai Ramo. In lane 8, Sam Legrand. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Noah Diaz. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. Music.
You ready? Let's go.
We're at the blocks, so this is heat 9.
All about
Next up is heat number 9. This is the boys 13-14 B final. Swimmers to your blocks, Madam Referee. Some additional results to bring you right now. Event 32, the girls 11 and 12 100-yard individual medley. In 8th place, Vivian Nisley. In 7th place, Ika Ratchford. In 6th place, Sophie Myrick. In 5th place, Callie Blackhurst. In 4th place, Bethany Kaler. In 3rd place, Nona Jackson. In 2nd place, Claire O. And in 1st place, Ayana Winter. Oliver Palmer to the blocks, please. Alternate Oliver Palmer to the blocks, please. Some additional results to bring you in the boys 11-12 100-yard individually medley. In 8th place, Zachary Ma. In 7th place, Otto de la Guardia. In 6th place, Carson Heyer. 5th place, Felipe Sancho Vanoli. 4th place, Silas Norton. 3rd place, Finley Jackson. 2nd place, Noah Diaz. And in 1st place, Owen Jacobs. In lane number 1, Quentin White. In lane number 2, Elliot Funk. In lane 3, Gus Williams. In lane 4, Gavin Johnson. In lane 5, Oliver Palmer. In lane 6, Deegan Dang. In lane 7, Travis Oates. And in lane 8, Charlie Mixus. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is heat number 10. The boys 13-14 A final. This is the 50-yard freestyle, and in lane number 1, Lucas Liu. In lane number 2, Nicholas Pang. In lane 3, Kobe Sim. In lane 5, Brody Wyatt. In lane 6, Cooper Gill. In lane 7, Nicholas Miller. In lane 8, Henry Butler. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Griffin Hageler. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Additional results just in. Event 13, girls 11 and 12, 100-yard backstroke. In 8th place, Vivian Nisley. In lane 7, Della Lafferty. In 6th place, Bridget Estrada Steele. 5th place, Tori Del Castillo. In 4th place, Alondra Morales. 3rd place, Maddie Miller. In second place, Colby Geschke. And in first place, Clara Penny. Next up is heat number 11 in the 50-yard freestyle. This is the men's 15 and over B final. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. In lane number 1, Dean Kenders. In lane number 2, Amos Crafts. In lane 3, Sui Yao Lee. In lane 4, Alexander Bribois. In lane 5, Burke Sherman. In lane 6, Tim Trojan. Lane 7, Evan Escobar. And in lane 8, Hewitt Hu. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the men's 15 and over A final. This is heat number 12, event 34. In lane number 1, Andrew Ignatescu. In lane 2, Jack Roblowski. In lane 3, Nick Braun. In lane 5, Sean Kim. In lane 6, Esteban Empey. In lane 7, Tenzin Wangpo. In lane 8, Quinn Davenport. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Min Song Kim. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for event 35, the 200-yard butterfly. Beginning with the A final, heat number 1, girls 11 and 12. In lane 5, Noelle Mason. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Claire O. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still seeking a relief timer in lane 2. If you want the best seat in the house, please head on down to the pool deck as we're seeking a relief timer in lane 2. Some additional results to report. Event 33, the girls 13-14 100-yard backstroke. In 8th place, Sara Saba Tavakol. In 7th place, Bethann Pullen. In 6th place, Helen Jiang. In 5th place, Julia Ma. In 4th place, Annalie Mielda. In 3rd place, Natalie Ernst. In 2nd place, Fina Murray. And in 1st place, winner Morgan Diesler. We are still seeking a relief timer in lane 2. We are still seeking a relief timer in lane 2. More results to bring you in event 33, the women's 15 and over 100-yard backstroke. In 7th place, Claire Piquet. In 6th place, Addison Farley. In 5th place, Helena Hutmeyer. In 4th place, Lauren Sexton. In 3rd place, Zoe Chen. In 2nd place, Jossie St. Clair. And in 1st place, Izzy Yoon. Ladies and gentlemen, not to put too fine a point on it, but we do need a relief timer on lane 2. Please assist us in making this a fantastic event and ensuring that we're recording all the times for these fantastic swimmers. We are seeking a relief timer in lane 2. If there's anyone sitting in the upper deck in the bleachers that is willing to participate, your assistance would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, event 35, heat number 2, the girls 13-14A final in the 200-yard butterfly. In lane 3, Helen Jong. In lane 5, Sara Sabatavakal. In lane 6, Lily Sykes. And in lane 4, your fastest seated qualifier, Natalie Ernst. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Ladies and gentlemen, we need a relief timer for lane 2. A relief timer is urgently required for lane 2. Thank you very much to the patron that has stepped up. Thank you so much, lane 2 timer. More results to share with you now with the boys 11 and 12 100-yard backstroke. In 8th place, Noah Ito Gross. In lane 7, Andrew Lee. In lane 6, Jeremy Lee. In in 5th place, Ben Moreno. In 4th place, Weston McReynolds. In 3rd place, Finley Jackson. In 2nd place, Darren Fisher. And in 1st place, your winner, James Garrity. Results for event 33, the boys 13-14 100-yard backstroke. In 8th place, Griffin Hagemeyer. In 7th place, Ethan Legrand. In 6th place, Lucas Leo. In 5th place, Nicholas Miller. In 4th place, Waco Sanders. In 3rd place, Cooper Gill. In 2nd place, Nathan Yee. And in 1st place, your winner, Brody Wyatt. Results for event 33, the men's 15 and over 100-yard backstroke. A tie for 7th place between Quinn Davenport and Jacob Kim. In 6th place, Sean Nierink. In 5th place, Alexandru Epifanov tied for 4th place with Sylvan Shaneheit. 3rd place, Burke Sherman. 2nd place, Matthew Sexton. And your winner in 1st place, Nathan Noblespasa. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for event 35, heat number 3, your 15 and over A final. In lane number 1, Aya Brigham. In lane 2, Diane Park. In lane 3, Sawyer Yana. In lane 5, Maeve DeYoung. In lane 6, Avery Bankston. In lane 7, Lizette Soto. In lane 8, Jane Hansen. And your fastest seated qualifier in lane 4, Anne-Marie Blake. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for event 35, heat number 4, the boys 13-14A final of the 200-yard butterfly. In lane 3, Ethan LeGrand. In lane 5, Ben Streisfeld. In lane 6, Cole Henderson. And in lane 4, your fastest seated qualifier, Nathan Yee. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. More results to bring you now. The girls 11-12 50-yard freestyle. In eighth place, Faith Knoppel. In 7th place, Nona Jackson. In 6th place, Eliana Headley. 5th place, Caitlin Kirsch. In 4th place, Vivian Nisley. In 3rd place, Elsie Moore. In 2nd place, Colby Geschke. And in 1st place, your winner, Ayana Winter. Results from the girls 13-14 50-yard freestyle. In 8th place, Henley Pfeffer. In 7th place, Nola Broussard-Smith. 6th place, Bethann Pullen. 5th place, Fina Moret. 4th place, Cece Lee. 3rd place, Morgan Diesler. 2nd place, Maddie Del Castillo. And in 1st place, your winner, Eleanor Garrity. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, event 35, heat 5, the men's 15 and over B final of the 200-yard butterfly. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 3, Yu Sheng Yang. In lane 4, Leo Nierink. In lane 5, Zach Meliku. More results to bring you now from event 34. This is the women's 15 and over 50-yard freestyle. In 8th place, Mia Saavedra. In 7th place, Cassie Koch. In 6th place, Ellie Hewling. In 5th place, Jamie Lee. In 4th place, Helena Huttenmeyer. In 3rd place, Zoe Chen. In 2nd place, Cassidy Schneider. And in 1st place, your winner, Charlotte Duquesnoy. Results from the boys, event 34, 11 and 12-year-old 50-yard freestyle. In 8th place, Sam Legrand. 7th place, Joaquin Terrones. 6th place, Carson Heyer. 5th place, Felipe Sancho Vanoli. 4th place, Kai Raimo. 3rd place, Silas Norton. 2nd place, Mikey Piscatello. And in 1st place, your winner, Noah Diaz. Results from the boys 13-14 50-yard freestyle. In 8th place, Henry Butler. 7th place, Lucas Leo. 6th place, Nicholas Miller. 5th place, Nicholas Pang. 4th place, Kobe Sim. 3rd place, Brody Wyatt. 2nd place, Cooper Gill. And in 1st place, your winner, Griffin Hagemeyer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for heat number 6, the men's 15 and over A final 200-yard butterfly. In lane 1, Atalii Seumalo. In lane 2, Owen Robertson. In lane 3, Tim Trojan. In lane 5, Sean Neerink. In lane 6, Sylvan Shaneheit. In lane 7, Nate Moser. In lane 8, Brent Welch IV. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Aaron Goswin. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. More results to bring you now, the men's 15 and over 50-yard freestyle. In 8th place, Tenzin Wangpo. 7th place, Quinn Davenport. 6th place, Andrew Ignatescu. 5th place, Esteban MP. A tie for 3rd place between Nick Braun and Sean Kim. Jack Roblowski finished in 2nd place with your winner, Min Song Kim. Ladies and gentlemen, now on to event 36, the 100-yard breaststroke. Beginning with Heat 1, this is the girls 11 and 12 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 1 is Gia Redlinski. In lane 2, Amelia Chan. In lane 3, Sophie Myrick. In lane 4, Caitlin Kirsch. In lane 5, Luna McMahon. In lane 6, Tori Del Castillo. In lane 7, Harlow Woodmansey. And in lane 8, Michaela Pang. We are seeking a relief timer in lane 4. We are seeking an additional relief timer immediately in lane 4. Ladies and gentlemen, this is heat number 2, the girls 11 and 12 A final in the 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, Maddie Miller. In lane 2, Faith Knoppel. In lane 3, Alondra Morales. In lane 6, Callie Blackhurst. In lane 7, Bethany Kaler. In lane 8, Annabelle Zhang. And tied for your 2 fastest seeded qualifiers in lane 4, Clara Penny. And in lane 5, Lydia Kalinda Melcher. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Next up is event 36, heat number 3. This is the 100-yard breaststroke girls 13-14 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 1, Charlotte Sides. In lane 2, Daisy Langle. In lane 3, Alex Shie. In lane 4, Nola Broussard Smith. In lane 5, Scar Dickerson. In lane 6, Anu Arjunan. In lane 7, Lily Sykes. And in lane 8, Rithu Raja. We are seeking a relief timer, lane 3. Relief timer in lane 3. Ladies and gentlemen, this is heat number 4 of the 100-yard beststroke. The girls 13-14 final. In lane number 1, Helen Jong. In lane number 2, Henley Pfeffer. In lane number 3, Cece Lee. In lane 5, Annalie Mielda. In lane 6, Julia Ma. In lane 7, Scarlett Willie. In lane 8, Alice Yu. And in lane 4, your fastest seated qualifier, Maddie Del Castillo. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. We're still looking for a relief timer for lane 3, but now it's time for heat number 5 of the 100-yard breaststroke. This is the women's 15 and over B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 1 is Reagan Balavender. In lane 2, Sophie Jacobs. In lane 3, Zoe Chapin. In lane 4, Diane Park. In lane 5, Ava Maya. In lane 6, Nara Halverson. And in lane 7, Lucy Thoitz. We are still seeking a relief timer for lane 3. Relief timer for lane 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for heat number 6, the 100-yard breaststroke women's 15 and over A final. Coming out to the swim deck now in lane number 1, Zoe Chen. In lane number 2, Charlotte Duquesnoy. In lane number 3, Izzy Yoon. In lane 5, Ellie Hewling. In lane 6, Helena Hutmeyer. In lane 7, Jamie Lee. In lane 8, Cassie Koch. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Lauren Sexton. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. Some results to bring you now. Event 35, the girls 11 and 12, 200-yard butterfly. In second place, Noelle Mason. And in first place, your winner, Claire O. In the girls 13-14, 200-yard butterfly, in fourth place, Lily Sykes. In third place, Helen Jeong. In second place, Sarah Sabatavakal. And in first place, your winner, Natalie Ernst. Next up in the 100-yard breaststroke is heat number 7. This is the boys 11-12 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. In lane number 2 is Marcello Cusati. In lane 3, Felipe Sancho Vanoli. In lane 4, Jeremy Lee. In lane 5, Noah Ito-Gross. In lane 6, Weston McReynolds. And in lane 7, Finn Forquer. Additional results just in. This is the women's 15 and over 200-yard butterfly. In 8th place, Jane Hansen. In 7th place, Aya Brigham. In 6th place, Lizette Soto. In 5th place, Avery Bengston. In 4th place, Diane Park. In 3rd place, Sawyer Yana. In 2nd place, Maeve DeYoung. And in 1st place, your winner, Anne-Marie Vlaik. It's time for another A final in the 100-yard breaststroke. Boys 11 and 12, heat number 8. Coming out to the pool now in lane number 1, Kai Raimo. In lane 2, Andrew Lee. In lane 3, Ben Moreno. In lane 5, Darren Fisher. In lane 6, James Garrity. In lane 7, Mikey Piscatello. In lane 8, Henry Dunn. And in lane 4, your fastest seated swimmer, Owen Jacobs. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Results from event 35, boys 11-12 200-yard butterfly. The winner, Noah Diaz. The boys 13-14 200-yard butterfly. In third place, Cole Henderson. In second place, Ethan LeGrand. And in first place, your winner, Nathan Yee. One other result to bring you now, event 35, the 15 and over men's 200-yard butterfly. In 7th place, Brent Welch IV. In 6th place, Sylvan Shaneheit. In 5th place, Nate Moser. 4th place, Owen Robertson. 3rd place, Tim Trojan. 2nd place, Sean Neerink. And in 1st place, your winner, Aaron Goswitz. Next up in the 100-yard breaststroke, this is heat number 9, the boys 13-14 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. In lane 2, Oliver Palmer. In lane 3, Armin Schwartz. In lane 4, Travis Oates. In lane 5, Charlie Mixus. And in lane 6, Aiden Pacheco. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for heat number 10. The boys 13-14 A final of the 100-yard breaststroke. Heading out to the pool now in lane number 1, Deegan Dang. In lane 2, Ben Streisfeld. In lane 3, Nathan Yee. In lane 5, Nicholas Pang. In lane 6, Waco Sanders. In lane 7, Henry Butler. In lane 8, Lee Chi. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Kobe Sims. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. We are now seeking a relief timer. A relief timer is needed for lane 4. If you are able, please come on down to the pool deck. Lane 4 needs a relief timer. Thank you. Next up is Heat 11. This is the men's 15 and over B final in the 100-yard breaststroke. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. In lane 1, Colin Young. In lane 2, Burke Sherman. In lane 3, Simon Vanderwall. In lane 4, Thomas Downey. Lane 5, Amos Crafts. In lane 6, Jacob Kim. In lane 7, Ivan Palmer. And in lane 8, Kevin Doan. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for heat number 12, the men's 15 and over A final of the 100-yard breaststroke. In lane number 1, Dean Kenders. In lane 2, Nathan Noblesby. In lane 3, Alexander Bribois. In lane 5, Minsong Kim. In lane 6, Tenzin Wangpo. In lane 7, Suyao Lee. In lane 8, Luca Ignatescu. And in lane 4, your fastest seated swimmer, Jack Roblowski. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now on to event 37. This is the 50-yard butterfly, beginning with heat number 1, girls 11 and 12 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 1, Emma Clark. In lane 2, Zaylee Hogan. In lane 3, Amelia Chan. In lane 4, Sasha Tabachnik. In lane 5, Sammy Hilberry. In lane 6, Lily Zion. In lane 7, Rory Singleton. And in lane 8, Gia Redlinski. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time, event 37, heat number 2, the girls 11 and 12 A final in the 50-yard butterfly. Starting out in lane 1, Maeve Barfield. Lane 2, Ika Ratchford. In lane 3, Bethany Kaler. In lane 5, Colby Geschke. In lane 6, Elsie Moore. In lane 7, Caitlin Kirsch. In lane 8, Annabelle Zhang. And in lane 4, your fastest seated swimmer, Ayana Winter. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Next up is another A final. This is the boys 11 and 12 50-yard butterfly final. In lane 2, Joaquin Terrones. In lane 3, Silas Norton. In lane 5, Owen Jacobs. In lane 6, Carson Heyer. In lane 7, Finn Forquer. And in lane 4, Finley Jackson! Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now moving on to event 38. This is event 38, the 200-yard freestyle, beginning with heat 1, the girls 11 and 12 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 2, Melody Proudfoot. In lane 3, Noelle Mason. In lane 4, Annabelle Zhang. In lane 5, Matilda Peixoto. In lane 6, Beatrix Muir. In lane 7, Jocelyn Shute. And in lane 8, River Langle. Now it's time for event 38, the 200-yard freestyle, girls 11 and 12, A final. It's hammer time. In lane 1, Callie Blackhurst. In lane 2, Sophie Myrick. In lane 3, Alondra Morales. In lane 5, Clara Penny. In lane 6, Maddie Miller. In lane 7, Eliana Headley. In lane 8, Elise Robertson. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Elsie Moore. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Next up is heat number 3. This is the boys 11 and 12 B final in the 200-yard freestyle. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 4 is Yannick Mehta. In lane 5, Andrew Lee. And in lane 6, Sam Legrand. Some more results hot off the presses to share with everyone right now. First up, in event 36, the girls 11 and 12 100-yard breaststroke. In 8th place, Annabelle Zhang. In 7th place, Bethany Kaler. In 6th place, Maddie Miller. 5th place is Callie Blackhurst. 4th place, Faith Knoppel. 3rd place, Alondra Morales. 2nd place, Clara Penny. With 1st place, your winner, Lydia Kalinda Melcher. Additional results in event 36, the girls 13-14 100-yard breaststroke. In 8th place, Helen Jiang. In 7th place, Henley Pfeffer. In 6th place, Alice Yu. Scarlet Willie took 5th place with Julia Ma in 4th, Cece Lee in 3rd, Annalie Mielda in 2nd place, and your winner, Maddie Del Castillo in 1st place. Next up, we have heat number 4 in the 200-yard freestyle. This is the boys 11 and 12 A final. Please welcome to the pool deck in lane number 1, Weston McReynolds. In lane 2, Kai Raimo. In lane 3, Mikey Piscatello. In lane 5, Darren Fisher. In lane 6, Joaquin Terrones. In lane 7, Ben Moreno. In lane 8, Jeremy Lee. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, James Garrity. Swimmers beside your blocks. Madam Referee. Additional results to bring you now. This is results for the women's 15 and over 100-yard breaststroke event 36A final. In 8th place, Cassie Koch. In 7th place, Zoe Chen. In 6th place, Jamie Lee. In 5th place, Charlotte Duquesnoy. In 4th place, Izzy Yoon. In 3rd place, Helena Hutmeyer. In 2nd place, Ellie Hewling. And in 1st place, your winner, Lauren Sexton. Results from event 36. This is the boys 100-yard breaststroke 11 and 12. In 8th place, Henry Dunn. 7th place, Andrew Lee. 6th place, Mikey Piscatello. 6th place, Kai Raimo. 4th place, James Garrity. 3rd place, Ben Moreno. 2nd place, Darren Fisher, and your winner, Owen Jacobs. It's now time for our final event of the evening, event number 39. This is the 200-yard freestyle, beginning with heat number 1, girls 13-14 B final. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming now in lane 1, Lily Sykes. In lane 2, Anu Arjunan. In lane 3, Alice Yu. In lane 4, Annalie Mielda. In lane 5, Henley Pfeffer. In lane 6, Nola Broussard Smith. In lane 7, Alex Xie. And in lane 8, Daisy Langle. More results are coming in now, folks. I got event number 36, boys 13-14 100-yard breaststroke results. In 8th place, Li Chi. In 7th place, Henry Butler. 6th place, Deegan Dang. In 5th place, Ben Streisfeld. In 4th place, Waco Sanders. In 3rd place, Nathan Yee. In 2nd place, Nicholas Pang. And in 1st place, your winner, Kobe Sim. Results now in the men's 15 and over 100-yard breaststroke. In 8th place, Luca Ignatescu. 7th place, Dean Naders. 6th place, Tenzin Wangpo. In 5th place, Alexander Bribois. In 4th place, Sui Yao Li. 3rd place, Min Song Kim. 2nd place, Nathan Noblesby. And in 1st place, your winner, Jack Roblowski. Ladies and gentlemen, this is event 39, heat number 2, the A final for the girls 13-14 200-yard freestyle. Coming to the pool now in lane number 1, Bethan Pullen. In lane number 2, Cece Lee. In lane 3, Morgan Diesler. In lane 5, Maddie Del Castillo. In lane 6, Fina Moret. In lane 7, Julia Ma. In lane 8, Sara Sabatavakol. And in lane 4, your fastest seeded qualifier, Eleanor Garrity. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. More results to bring you now from event 37. This is the girls 11 and 12 50-yard butterfly final results. In 7th place, Annabelle Zhang. In 6th place, Aika Ratchford. Fifth place, Bethany Kaler. Fourth place, Elsie Moore. Third place, Caitlin Kirsch. Second place, Colby Geschke. And your winner, Ayana Winter. Results from event 37, the boys, 11 and 12, 50-yard butterfly. In sixth place, Finn Forquer. Fifth place, Joaquin Terrones. Fourth place, Silas Norton. Third place, Carson Heyer. Second place, Finley Jackson. And your winner, Owen Jacobs. Next up is heat number 3. This is the women's 15 and over B final. Swimmers, beside your blocks. Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 1, Sophia Sullivanova. In lane 2, Cassie Koch. In lane 3, Kate Caulfield. In lane 4, Sephora Shaneheit. In lane 5, Jossie St. Clair. In lane 6, Lucia Beeler. In lane 7, Opal Durr. And in lane 8, Lucy Thoitz. Referee. More results to bring you now from event 38. This is the girls 11 and 12 200-yard freestyle. In 8th place, Elise Robertson. 7th place, Callie Blackhurst. 6th place, Eliana Headley. 5th place, Sophie Myrick. In 4th place, Alondra Morales. 3rd place, Maddie Miller. 2nd place, Clara Penny. And in 1st place, your winner, Elsie Moore. In event 38, the boys 11 and 12 200-yard freestyle results are in as well. In 8th place, Kai Raimo. In 7th place, Jeremy Lee. Ben Moreno took 6th, while Weston McReynolds took 5th. Joaquin Terrones placed 4th. Mikey Piscatello 3rd. Darren Fisher in 2nd, and your winner, James Garrity. Next up, we have heat number 5 in the 200-yard freestyle, event 39. This is the boys' 13-14 B final. Swimmers, beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane 1, Ben Sides. Lane 2, Quentin White. Lane 3, Gus Williams. Lane 4, Gavin Johnson. Lane 6, Ben Streisfeld. And lane 7, Elliot Funk.
money on my phone. I mean, I talk to the money.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Heat 6. In the 200-yard freestyle, the boys 13-14, a final.
Oh, yeah, G. What is on your
Coming to the pool now in lane number 1, it's Ethan LeGrand. Lane 2, Griffin Hagemeyer. Lane 3, Kobe Sim. Lane 5, Nicholas Miller. Lane 6, Brody Wyatt. Lane 7, Lucas Leo. Lane 8, Cole Henderson. And in lane 4, your fastest seated qualifier, Cooper Gale. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Next up is heat number 7. This is the men's 15 and over B final of the 200-yard freestyle. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Swimming now in lane 1, Nate Moser. In lane 2, Adrian Law. In lane 3, Micah Hugo. In lane 4, Luca Ignatescu. In lane 5, Hewitt Hu. In lane 6, Ivan Palmer. In lane 7, Christoph Jones. And in lane 8, Brent Welch IV. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our final heat of the evening. This is the 200-yard freestyle, men's 15 and over, A final. In lane 1, Sean Kim. In lane 2, Charlie Settle. In lane 3, Tim Trojan. In lane 5, Andrew Ignatescu. In lane 6, Owen Robertson. In lane 7, Edward Pierpont. In lane 8, Quinn Davenport. And in lane 4, your fastest seated qualifier, Matthew Sexton. Swimmers beside your blocks, Madam Referee. Thank you, everyone, for attending the Team 2023 Winter Invitational. Please take a look in your surroundings. Make sure that any trash or garbage makes its way into the receptacles. If you brought a folding chair, please remember to take it with you. A special thank you to all of our timers down there. Thank you, timers. And as well as to our referees. Have a wonderful holiday season, everyone, and thank you again. We did find a lost phone. If you are missing a phone, we did find a phone from the girls' locker room. Please come upstairs to the meet office to collect your belongings. We did find a lost phone if you are missing one.